everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Leslie with Black Dog Vintage, and I am bringing you probably a relatively small haul for what I usually do. And this is all stuff that I got in the mail over the last couple weeks, plus some earrings that I made recently in the last couple days, just a few, kind of a little teaser for tomorrow night's sale. And tomorrow is, let me see, I think is going to be what, May 13th, I think, or 14th, I'm not sure. I get the days all confused. I think, let's see, Sunday was the 10th, I know that, and tomorrow is Wednesday, so let's see, the 11th, the 12th, 13th, May 14th, I believe. So if you have not already subscribed to my channel, take a second, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications, and you will not regret it. I go live twice a week with vintage jewelry sales, Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern, Saturdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, Saturdays the famous Vintage and Vino Live. It is so much fun, and we really have a blast doing that show. So let's take a look at this haul. This is all things that I've gotten in the mail. I had a really rough week last week with estate sales. I did okay at my flea market, but I really was waiting for a lot of these items for the sales coming up. So I bought some jewelry lots online. So not even auction wins. These were actually privately sold jewelry lots that I picked up from random sellers on places like Facebook Marketplace and different websites and stuff like that. So let's take a look at what came in the mail. So as many of you know, I have been making earrings with Native American watch tips. So let's take a look. I got in a couple watch tips. This is one of them that just recently came in. This is a really cool Thunderbird one, not signed. I'll have to take off this band, but this one's kind of cool. It's a little large, and I'll show you what I did with the last large one that came in. So this one is kind of cool. So I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with this one. I don't think this one's overly heavy, so I might add some dangles to this and kind of see what we can do. So that's kind of a pretty one. I like the whole Thunderbird look to it. And then these just came in today. This was actually an eBay win, and I love the mother of pearl detail. This one's going to be an easy one to do with dangles. It's very lightweight, and love the leaf design and that mother of pearl. Let's see if we can get this to focus a little bit better. Here we go. And look at that, super pretty. Love that one. Love the leaves. And this one's, oh, this one is signed. Holy moly. I'll have to look at that. Oh, can't really even read it, but we'll have to see if we can make that out. But that's pretty sweet. All right, so those are kind of cool. And so if you're not familiar with what I've done with watch tips, here's one that I did. Now this one is marked gold fill. And I actually kind of polished it up, took some of that gold shine off of it, just to kind of maybe make it not so bright gold. And maybe that's taking the integrity off of it. Some of you might not agree with it. There it says 12 karat gold fill. I just wanted it to not be so bright. It was very, very dingy, almost black when I received them. And so, you know, there was really not much I could do. There, you can still see a lot of the gold in the leaf, but it kind of lightens up towards the edges. And you can't really see this end here where there is a place I could put dangles, and I just figured I would leave them as is. I just thought they would be kind of pretty, just dangles like that. Let me know what you think. I can always add dangles but I just thought they were kind of pretty like that. And then now these here, okay, these are large. I actually bought these from that girl Dina Marie, who has since retired from doing her live sales, but I did buy these from her. These are pretty heavy. These are also signed, if you can see that, ST Co, Sterling USA. And I hung these on chains as opposed to doing wire. I just felt they worked better. It distributed the weight a little bit better, and then when they hang, they curve more. You can't see the bottom, and without the dangles, I didn't want to add any extra weight to them. And these actually look fabulous on, but they do have a lot more weight than the average earring that I make. So if you are okay with weight, these are fabulous. These look amazing on. I tried them on, I wore them for a while. They were actually quite comfortable to wear if you are okay with a heavier earring. And I love these, I really do, I love these. These are actually quite amazing on. And then I did these watch tip earrings with a Zuni needlepoint wash tip. And then I used these Bali bead accents to try to mimic this side, kind of like almost rope. And I felt that that worked pretty well. Let me know what you think about these. Now these were a little bit more of a pricier watch tip. I did get these at the flea market the other day, and I just thought these looked amazing. So let me know what you think about these. I love these. Probably one of my most favorite ones I've made. So yeah, those are the watch tip earrings I've created so far this week. Some other earrings I've made, those are just some like random agate, gemstone type ones. It was just a mixed strand that I had, and those are really pretty, great summer earrings. I actually have like a throw over almost kimono that matches all these colors, and I tried them on with that. It looked fabulous, but of course, you know, I miss that one. Of course, you know, but I love those. And then I did these with Larimar. I found these Larimar beads. These are great. I just thought those were fun. I love this design with the hoops. I just thought those were fun. And I love that blue. Great for summer. Again, great summer earrings. So those are amazing. Okay, so let's get into some of the pieces that I picked up in some lots. So here is a quartz crystal necklace that's all chips, and this is great. Actually, I didn't test the clasp. I'm not sure if it's sterling or not. I can test that, but I just thought that was really pretty. That came in one of the lots, and I just thought that was really nice. This one is max length, 18 inches. Another great summer piece. Angel's got one of her toys. It's one of those crinkly toys. So if you hear that, that's what it is. And then here is a amethyst one, amethyst and quartz crystal. That was in the same necklace lot. And I thought that was really pretty too. I like those beads. And this is, you know, one of those things, if the necklace doesn't sell, taking the beads, So, you know, I'm always gonna offer the necklaces first, and then I'll take the beads after that. No big deal. And then this was the third necklace that was in that lot. And I just love abalone. This is a sterling and abalone pendant. And then it has these faceted abalone beads. These are just a plated abalone, or plated silver bead, not a sterling bead, just plated. And then pearls. And then a little toggle clasp. And I didn't test the clasp, but I kind of figured it wasn't sterling, but I just really liked the beads on here, and I loved that pendant. This, like I said, this is sterling, and I thought that was really pretty. This one is 18 inches, and I forgot to measure the amethyst one. Amethyst is 20, so super pretty. Pretty little necklaces. I did get a bracelet lot too. This one here, really pretty. And this one is, this one was, I don't have my bracelet mandrel, but this one was 6.5 inches. I did measure them all last night. So this one was 6.5. And little push clasp, onyx inlay, and this is Taxco. And that one was really nice. And then this I love. Now this one, it measures 7.5. All these inlay stones, and this is all sterling. And it is a hook clasp, and it's 7.5 inches. So that's a great piece right there. And I don't know, is this, I don't know if this would be considered like a Dalmatian jasper. I don't think so. I'm not sure. Somebody might know. But this is another one, and this one is also a Taxco. It's a pretty heavy piece. This one's 7 inches, and really nice. Push clasp on that one as well. And then this one's my favorite. Now this is lapis. And look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So it's a wider in the center, and then it gets narrower at the ends, and push clasp as well. And that one's just marked 925. And so I'm not sure of any other provenance on that one, but I just love that one. It's just stunning. That one's also 7 inches. So it's a great bracelet. So in that same bracelet lot was this one, and I really thought this one was odd. So this one came in, and it was touted as a vintage bracelet. When I got it, I'm like, ooh, that's really shiny. It took me a second to scratch test it. I had to get through, it is like almost like a rhodium plated. It's marked sterling over here. As you can see, there we go, sterling. It's marked sterling. I did scratch through, and it is sterling. I had to scratch through that plating. It is sterling. It's scratched. The backs of these is marked ivory. Is it? I have my doubts. That it's really ivory. It's a beautiful bracelet. It really is. But I do think that it is maybe a revival piece. But it is like maybe a rhodium plated. It's cool though. So I am going to sell this as a revival. I'm not going to sell this as a true, like, early vintage piece by any means. It's cool though. I like it. All right, so some other interesting pieces that I got. This is tiny, very tiny. This actually came in that necklace lot earlier. This is old. This really is. This is old. And this is little. So it is, look at these little pearls. And I believe this could be Victorian. And the little paperclip chain. And this is sterling. The chain is sterling. These settings are sterling. This clasp did not test as sterling. So that is that, but it is tiny. it is only 14 inches. So definitely you need a small neck for this. But I do believe that is probably Victorian or very early, very, very early. It's beautiful. I got this gorgeous set with this dichroic glass. And whether or not I sell it as an entire set, I am not sure what I'm gonna do. So this is the bracelet. Look at that. That is sterling and dichroic glass. And mark 925. So that is the only mark on the bracelet. Now the bracelet is, it's about 7.5 inches. So that's that bracelet. It's really cool. Then it has a matching dichroic pendant. Now the pendant is marked with the Taxco mark. And then it has matching earrings here. So, I mean, I think that pendant goes with it. At least it's the same dichroic glass. Now the earrings and the bracelet are not marked Taxco, but the rest of it is. So, you know, take it for what it's worth. It's pretty cool though. Then I got that ring. That ring is pretty darn cool. I love this one. This ring is, I did not look up the stone, but that ring is absolutely gorgeous. That is the undercarriage. This ring measures a size 7. Beautiful, 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 beautiful ring. Another ring that I got in this lot, look at that. It's got some gold on there. I'm assuming that's gold vermeil. I did not see any mark stating otherwise. It just says 925. I don't see anything else. So I'm assuming it's vermeil. This is also a size 7. And it is citrine. Look at that. It's so pretty. So pretty. This came in that lot too. I'm assuming that's glass. Yeah, that's glass. It's just a simple little pretty ring. Same people, same lot, 7 1/4 on that one. It's just kind of cool. That lot also had these cute little heart earrings. I'm not sure if that's sugilite, but those are cool. It's marked D sterling. So that's kind of neat. I'm not sure where the other one, it just dropped in my little pile. Here it is. There, kind of cool. And then look at these hoops. These hoops are kind of fantastic. I'm not always a hoop fan, but look at these. These are pretty fantastic. Are they marked? I don't think so. Just 925 up there. Those are pretty fantastic though, aren't they? Let's see if those are garnet. I bet they are. Whoop. I can. Yep, garnet. So sweet. I love those. Pretty fantastic hoops. In that same, I got a lot of these little small pieces, like this is a little pendant, little ladybug pendant. Maybe I'll use some of these as giveaways. This one is Family is Forever. I don't know. This one's kind of cool. It's a little I love with the little American flag, but on the back it says, I supported Operation Desert Storm 1991. And that I thought was kind of cool. If you remember Desert Storm, that's actually kind of a cool piece. These little turtle stud earrings I thought were kind of awesome. Those are kind of fun. Let's see. Another little charm. Look at the little horse charm. That's adorable. It's super tiny. And this little standard poodle charm. Super cute too. I know many people that follow my channel are dog lovers like me. Okay, these earrings, pretty spectacular. And these are not marked. I bet you these are probably artisan made. They're pretty spectacular. I love the copper. A lot of you guys know how much I love copper. And that's sterling and copper, and just pretty fantastic. Okay, this is a pin that I love. So we've got kind of like the globe here, and then little feather dangles, and I love this. I really do. And it's sterling, and then it's marked with a little, I don't know if that's a LA or a TA or something, but it is signed. And that's kind of cool. So it's pretty fabulous, I think. I love that one. I don't know why. I do. I just do. I love that. That's a cool brooch. Just a little cross, like almost like a little Maltese cross. Kind of neat. Here's a actual cross that's almost in like a hammered, and it's Zapata. Interesting. That's kind of pretty. This did come on like an Omega, but the Omega was all like kinked up, so I took it off. If anybody does like vermeil, this came in there. I am not a huge vermeil fan, but I do have this, if anybody is interested, that I will have during my live sale. Feel free to ask for it. This is kind of a cool brooch. Easily could be used as a pendant. It's signed FAS 925, but that would be kind of cool to be hung on a chain as well as used as a brooch. I kind of like that. So kind of fun. And I picked up these. These actually were an auction win. Ruby Zoisite hearts. They're not anything except just little hearts you can just put on in a drawer or put on an, I don't know, just on display or something. I just thought those were kind of neat. I just thought they were kind of fun, so just kind of different. That's just a little pendant, and it does have a little M on the back. Kind of fun, kind of different. This is a bracelet with a little quartz crystal ball hanging off of it with hands holding it. And that was kind of neat. And then here's just a plain chain bracelet. This could easily be turned into a charm bracelet. And that came in the lot as well. And then finally, the last item is this. I thought this was kind of fantastic. Just marked 925. But it's just really different. It came on this chain, which is in very good condition. And all sterling. And let's double check the stone in here. Let's see. And the stone is actually ruby. So that's kind of fabulous. I like that. Actually, I like that a lot. And if you like religious icons or anything like that, it's kind of a neat piece. So, small haul, very interesting, but got some of my earrings in there, plus the few pieces that did come in. Most of these things will be in my live sale tomorrow. And if you like anything, if you're a channel member, feel free to reach out. Pre-sales are available for channel members. And if you're not a channel member, feel free to check out the channel memberships. You can view them by looking at the join button below or at the link in the description. Or feel free to reach out to me at my email, which is also in the description. If you have any questions, feel free to also ask those. Feel free to ask them either in my email, via email, or feel free to ask in the comment below. Let me know what your favorite item is. Please leave me a comment. I love to see my comments. And don't forget, hit a like, hit the like button, and we'll see you at my live sale tomorrow. Much love, hugs, and I appreciate all of you guys who watched, and we'll see you later. Love you all. Thanks. Bye-bye.